Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jorvik, and in today's video we're reacting to more of The Warning. So we're gonna go way back here. When I say way back, I mean 10 years ago. We're gonna check out their cover to Metallica's song Enter the Sandman, which they posted on YouTube in 2014. I graduated high school in 2014, and here are these girls just rocking it. I'm sure I haven't seen this yet. I haven't heard their version yet, but I know from the comments that the Warning Army has left me that this is a pretty good one. Not only that, we also going to be watching their updated version of the song that they did with Metallica for their Black album. As always, if you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me remind you that I do have a Patreon now, so if you want to see the extended versions of these songs and even get them early before they go up on YouTube, consider subscribing to the Patreon. It really helps me out. It'll help support the channel and encourage me to do more of these types of videos. And if you can't support me, that's okay too. Always liking and subscribing, commenting, putting my videos in the algorithm is also okay with me. So far, so good. Before we get into it, I should have mentioned this in the intro. I'm so sorry. Obviously, since this is 10 years old, they're already like young, but they are still full teenagers here, except for Ale. She is 9, the bassist. And then, of course, Danny, I believe she's 14 here. And then Pau is 11. No, 12. I think she's 12 here. Someone will correct me in the comments, but yeah. It's a great riff. Classic riff. I want to mention that Danny still has her face here. Like it's really funny. Like you could see, like seeing them currently and then going back and watching them play now. From 10 years ago, I can see that nothing has changed, at least for Danny. But I can still see that Ale is still trying to, and she's 9, so she sounds pretty good for a 9-year-old on the bass, considering that thing is just as tall as her. And same thing with Pau on the drums. I mean, she has good rhythm. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And seeing them currently, it's just I can see it. I can see what they will grow into, which is pretty cool to see. So. Woo. Wow, dude, she shredded that solo. That was pretty good. That was probably the hardest thing for her to learn. For that, that was pretty impressive. I really like that. Go back just a little bit more. I couldn't do it. Just hell yeah, dude. It's cool. Yeah, I think as a cover, I think this is a pretty good cover. I mean, genuinely speaking, I mean, obviously, they're still super young. They're still fitting into their instruments and still fitting into their voices. But like I mentioned earlier, you can see the influences and the similarities for how they play then and how they play now. Danny's facial expression and Powell just having fun on the drums. Now I'm really curious to see how they when they do the covers now, just how better it probably sounds. Now obviously this is in a studio setting. The audio, at least for me, wasn't as clear, so it was sort of hard for me to really hear Danny singing. And I think that's just the way that this is recorded. But we're about to go to the music video that they recorded a few years ago. So I am really excited to see and hear the elevation in their music, 10 years on. So let's go ahead and move on to that. Look at them. What a great shot. Like, I know it's so simple and just them walking, but like, even here, they have that presence. They know that they're the baddest bitches, the baddest bitches in rock right now. And they are totally flaunting and strutting their stuff, which you gotta love girl power. I also really love a good warehouse video. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this is with another artist named Alyssa Clara. Or Cara. Someone will correct me in the comments, but yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman he comes. I'm sorry guys, don't hate me, but I just have to point out again, if you've seen my videos before, you know that I'm a filmmaker and photographer, so this is why I like to react to this type of stuff, to look at the filmmaking aspect, not just the musical aspect of it. I think it's a really cool effect that they're doing here. I'm sorry I didn't really pause it at a good spot. So it looks like they filmed her palette, or her slate is another word for it, of her singing this song, and then use a projector to project it on the wall. So it is an all in camera effect they're doing here, and at least that's how I would shoot it, you know. But I mean, these people, they have a higher budget. Clearly this is a high budget, you know, music video, so they could have done it differently. They could have just overlaid her in post, but I think that's what they're doing here, because you can see how the light reflects off the walls and in the corner and stuff like that. So I just wanted to point that out, you know, in case people, you know, wanted to know. But let's go ahead and we'll back it up again. See, you can see what I'm talking about. Good shot. That's a cool shot too. So this is what I like about this type of music video. I mentioned this in my Spirit Box video with black and white. When you're shooting black and white, the lighting is completely different than how you would light something that it's gonna be in color, right? And note, I didn't stop it, but when they were outside, notice that they were in the shade, and because the light is a lot easier to manage and control when you're in the shade instead of being in direct sunlight. But here too, obviously they are in a warehouse, and it looks like they're being fully illuminated by the projector. I'm assuming is Alicia. So a very, very cool effect that they're doing here, and I really like also that this song is a lot slower, and it's less what's the word I'm looking for? Less hard rock, I guess, and it's more of like I wouldn't say cinematic, but it's more of that kind of lo-fi, more, I guess it would be cinematic. I mean, I don't know. It feels like it would belong on like a soundtrack, right? And so I do like that as well, that evolution of that song as well. So again, sorry for I have to give my 2 cents, and also want to mention Ale being able to say that line again. I didn't pull it up in the previous video, but doing that kind of Lord's Prayer is also kind of cool. It looks like she had fun with that as well. Harmonies, beautiful harmonies. sorry. See what I'm talking about here? They're in the shade. And that's, again, to help with the lighting and the coloring of this. Again, I'm sorry. I love filmmaking so much. It's something that I'm so into, and like breaking down these little details is what I love doing. Also, look, that is a great face right there that Danny has. I would hate to wake up and that would be staring at me, yelling at me in my face or something like that. That is terrifying. Love it. Before you correct me, I also just realized that earlier that was not that was not Ollie. That was definitely Pow, and I feel so dumb. Oh my gosh! Just rip me up in the comments. I know I got it. I know I got it wrong. That's my bad. But I don't know why I switched them up. It's so dumb of me. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably my favorite version of that song. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really been a big Metallica fan. I know I look like a huge metalhead probably. But like being in or like hard rock I've always been into, but like metal I've just started dabbing into the last couple years. I know this isn't really metal, but no, I do think that that's probably the best version of that song that exists, and I'm going to say that with full chest. I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me as well. We also got to mention that this is all studio recorded. Obviously, when you're shooting a music video like this, like, yeah, you could be playing. It looks like Powell is playing the drums like on set, and obviously they are playing their instruments. But notice they're not hooked up to anything. So a lot of this is just, studio recorded, all of the music and all of the voices, and then they're just, playing it in this setting. Unlike Ren, which if you haven't seen my other videos, I've done 2 videos on Ren. You can tell the difference of what's studio recorded and what is not. Especially with his videos. His videos are very like out in, wherever he's filming, and you can definitely tell that it's recorded on. Besides, without seeing the lavalier mic, you can definitely tell it's recorded on location, and that's the difference between those types of videos and these types of music videos. This is more of a studio commercialized version of this song, and then you have the more authentic versions of the song. Like previously, like the previous original cover was all recorded in that kind of studio space that they were in. So yeah, I mean, I really like that. I mean, like, I know I stopped a lot during that, but that was just to showcase the whole filmmaking aspect of that music video. So if you appreciate that, let me know. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, guess what? If you go on my Patreon, there is a extended version of this video where I react to the live version that they did at the Pepsi Center. But other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed this song. I mean, I really appreciate that there's no like animosity between bands when they cover each other's songs. I think it's kind of really cool work of collaboration, and I'm sure Metallica absolutely loves these ladies, and I'm sure they've hung out. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be a cool thought. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the reaction below. Again, I just want to apologize on I do talk a lot, especially when it comes to talking about film stuff. So if you hate that, go ahead and let me know too. I guess, criticism is criticism. But anyways, guys, again, if you liked the video, don't forget to, well, like the video and comment down below what other songs I should react to from The Warning. I actually have songs that I want to listen to that someone brought up to me. I think I want to focus on the next video. I think I want to focus on Pau and her piano playing, and as well as her song. So I do have a song in mind that I want to react to, because someone mentioned it to me and I heard like 3 seconds of it and I was like, yes, I need to react to this. And first person to guess what that song is, I don't know, good job, I guess. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. My name is Jorvik, and I'll see you in the next one.